Hey guys, it's your girl Myla, back here today with another YouTube video. In this video, I'm going to be showing y'all how to make this macaroni and cheese. So if you want to learn how to make this, just keep on watching. So I began by grating up the cheese. So first I got some Monterey and Colby Jack cheese mixed up together. So I'm just grating that, and then I got some pepper jack cheese as well. And I'm only gonna put 3 cheeses in this because I was making like a small mac and cheese, but if I was making like a big old one, I probably would have put like 4 or 5 different cheeses. And this last one, I think it's like extra sharp cheddar or mild cheddar. I can't remember, but use any old cheddar that you like. I just mixed it all up because we're gonna put this inside of our cheese sauce eventually. And here we have some butter and flour, and I'm making like a roux, but I don't really want to call it a roux because it's not equal parts butter and flour. I'm kind of just like making like a paste to thicken the sauce, so I guess you can still call it a roux, but it's not like equal parts. But anyway, I'm just seasoning it with some Badia, Lowry seasoning salt, cayenne, onion powder, and garlic powder, and I just mixed it all up. And towards the end, I kind of noticed that it was getting like thicker, so that's kind of not what I wanted, so I ended up adding like maybe 3 more tablespoons of butter. And don't mind my stove, I just got like some salt on the stove and I cleaned it up. Like, I'm not like crazy, okay? But yeah, so you see me like put in the butter and everything. So this is how it ended up looking after I added that 1 tablespoon of flour. So I just kept mixing it, and I let the flour kind of cook out so that you don't get that taste inside of the macaroni and cheese. So when you know it's ready, it kind of starts to bubble a lot. So this is when I decided to add some milk, and I think it's so funny because I couldn't find heavy cream in my last video, so I ended up substituting like with half and half. And in this video I could not find half and half, so I had to use both milk and heavy cream to make half and half. So I just think that's so funny, like that I don't know, I just can't get the right kind of stuff when I need to make stuff. But anyway, I said stuff a lot in that sentence. So I let it come to like a bubble, and this is kind of how thick it looks, so I ended up adding some more milk. I'll put all the measurements in the description box. I do a lot of guesstimating, but I try to like put the measurements in the description just so y'all can like follow along. So once it got thick and it started to bubble a little bit, I added some of the cheese. I didn't really add all of it because we're gonna need some of it for later, and I just mixed it in. And at this point the heat should be off. Well, my heat isn't off, but I forgot. But make sure you turn the heat off, because if you don't, you're gonna get like this weird like burnt stuff at the bottom. But it looked good. You see like the cheese pull even though it's still a sauce. So this is how I knew it was ready. So once my cheese sauce was done, I got 2 eggs and I beat them up and put them and I mixed them with the noodles. This is a very important step, at least for me, because I'm not like a huge fan of like super duper runny mac and cheese. I like my mac and cheese to have some like structure and like shape to it. So I like to put eggs in it to kind of like bring the cheese sauce more together, because if not, it's gonna be like super wet and whatnot, and I don't like that. And I seasoned it with the same seasonings to taste, and I mixed in even more cheese of the shredded cheese. It kind of added more like a different kind of cheesiness to it for some reason, so that's why I do it. Like, don't skip out on this step. Like, if you have extra cheese left over, make sure you mix some of the shredded cheese inside. It's gonna give it something different. Like trust me. And I added like a little bit too much, like what looked like too much, but like honestly, trust me, because you have to remember that there's egg in there, and if you make it too dry and the eggs coagulate, it's gonna be like mad gritty and weird. So that's why I added more cheese sauce, so that it could like the egg could kind of like, I don't know, everything just makes sense in my head. If I'm not making any sense, please let me know. So I added some more cheese to the top layer. If you'd like, you can add more or less cheese, but I didn't really add that much as I could have because I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna cover it with aluminum foil first, and I ended up putting it in the oven at like 450 for like 25 minutes. I ended up taking it out. You see my mom doing a cameo. I took it out after like 20 minutes and put it back in the 450-degree oven because this is what the color was like. But I wanted more color, so I put my oven on the broil setting and broiled it for 2 minutes, and this is how it came out. And I want to thank y'all so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and please follow all my social media, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.